It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today as we start a brand new year on the channel. I am pumped. I am ready to go. It's 2024 and I'm getting it started off right with a Metal Monday that's also a Metallica Monday. It's been a while since we listened to music from Metallica. The last time I heard something from Metallica on the channel was Fade to Black from their album Ride the Lightning. That was back in September. So it's time to get back to the boys in Metallica. So now, today, we're going to be listening to And Justice for All, the title track from the band's fourth studio album released in 1988. So I have heard a few tracks from this album previously. I listened to Live Is to Die. I heard Blackened. Both great songs. I also heard one from their first S&M recording with the San Francisco Symphony. So I am looking forward to hearing the title track. It's a long tune. It's between 9 and 10 minutes. And I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I know this, y'all. I probably have heard it at some point in the past, but it doesn't ring a bell in terms of the music that we're going to hear. So I'm eager to get to it. So I do know about the issues on this album with the sound mix from previous videos and read-ins that I've done. So I'll be interested here to see and hear this one and to see what I think about the mix and how it sounds. Let's get to it, y'all. James Hetfield is on vocals and rhythm guitar. Kirk Hammett is on the lead guitar. Jason Newsted is on the bass, and Lars Ulrich is on the drums. Here is And Justice for All by Metallica. Here we go. Whoa, that's cool. Boom. Down another whole step, down a half step, down another half step. Now in harmony. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, hang on. That's the most interesting intro to a song from Metallica musically that I think I've ever heard. I'm going to rewind it to the beginning and see if I can figure this out. I believe that they're going to be in E. I'm going to start it again. Here we go. Yeah. Goes to the B flat. Yeah, okay, hang on. That's cool. So let me before we get into the rest of it, I have to talk about that because that's really interesting. They're doing a whole tone movement with this. It starts on an E major chord, and it's mi fa sol over that E, ya da da. It's a G sharp to A to B, da dum yum. Goes down to D from the E chord, and this time instead of keeping the G sharp, it could have been. But it was this way. Ya da dee da dum bum ba dum da da yum ba dum be dum bum. Over that B. I think it's an E over B. And then it lands on a B flat major chord. The flat 5. And then they go back to it. Interesting intro. I'm going to rewind it and see if I can play along with it a little bit. Here we go. Mi fa sol da dum. Yeah, and pretty cool. And each of these melodically is mi, fa, sol over these new chords. And it lands on that B flat. Fa, Now they're into it. Pentatonic minor, still an E. Sometimes it's a bar of 3, sometimes it's a bar of 4. Still no words. Long intro with some different sections here. Halls of Justice painted green, money talking. Start off right into it. Justice crushes you, overpower. Up a step to F sharp. That would be the G chord. Can't believe the price you pay. Cool. Justice is lost, justice is raped, justice is gone. Pulling your strings, justice is done. Seeking no truth, when it is all. 3, fighting so grim, so 6, true, so real. Wow! That was cool. Ba-da-dee-dum, that's EDD. Back to that little pentatonic minor riff. Several different little riffs in this. Verse 2. Right, then the pre-chorus goes up to the 2 chord. Still stuck on that F sharp with that upper neighbor to G. Can't believe the price you pay. And that double riff into the chorus is cool. Justice is lost, justice is right, justice is gone. Pulling your strings, justice is done. Seeking no truth, winning is all. Fighting so grim, so true, so real. They do a circle of fifths at the end of the chorus. I'm trying to figure out what that is. And it's chromatic and really interesting. They do a little bit of a Phrygian riff. Woo! They get hurt. They went up to F sharp for this little section. Righteous. It's like goes to the 4, but it's got a little bit of the flat 5 in there too. Yada dum bum 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 bum. Yada dum. Slow down. They come back to their first theme. It was a really effective slowdown from the band. So all of these chords are major now. And it uses the whole tone scale. E down to D, D down to C. We go through the B natural and land on the B flat. And they're all major chords. Verse 3. Long song. These guys. Their money tips their scale, her scales, again, make you feel just what is true. I cannot tell, I cannot feel it. We're talking about Lady Justice, right? The scales of justice. Halftime. There's the A, B. Okay, A, B, winning is all. Fighting so grim, so true, so real. How about that? And they keep switching up the meters a little bit too. This is as progressive as I've ever heard Metallica, y'all.
So true, so real.
Flat 7. That's simple. 4, 1. Flat 7. Down to 5. That's it. I guess the ending. Woo! Y'all, the only thing that could have made that better, as far as I'm concerned, from Metallica, is having some bass in the mix. I didn't say anything through it, but it really is sort of thin in its overall thing. When you're listening to a metal record, a big rock and roll record, you want to hear that bass, right? It grounds us in that, and I didn't hear it. So for those of you saying "Injustice for Jason," I hear you. I hear you, but it's still a cool song. Let's talk about it a little bit. I don't think I'm going to play through anything else in that. I think we figured that out pretty well. But the justice that the band is talking about. They're talking about how the rich and powerful in our society can, and often do, corrupt the justice and legal system that we have. They abuse our system of justice for their own good. That's what they're saying here. And in the process of doing that, they make the rest of us more vulnerable and less likely to see justice itself. for those abusing our system, right? For most of my adult life, I've been appalled, quite frankly, at how slow the justice system works when it involves white-collar criminals or the rich and the corrupt, politicians and the like. It moves so slow for that, while justice for the rest of us is swift and often unnecessarily cruel and dangerous, especially with how loaded our police force is here in the United States. Sadly enough, what was true enough in 1988 for James to write these lyrics feels much more important and in play in our current circumstances, doesn't it? And it's hard to keep faith in our society's ability to render justice effectively and appropriately when stuff like this goes on. I mean, the very first line, halls of justice painted green, money talking. Power wolves beset your door, hear them stalking. Soon you'll hear their appetite they devour. Hammer of justice crushes you. The ultimate in vanity, exploiting their supremacy. I can't believe the things you say. I can't believe the price you pay. Nothing can save you. Justice is lost. Justice is raped. Justice is gone. From James's perspective, it's already happened, and it's hard. It's going to be almost impossible to get it back unless we really speak up and fight for it. Fascinating lyrics, especially at the beginning of a year. It's like, yeah, we're resetting. If there's problems and we're not meeting the real answers to those problems, well, it's a new year, it's a reset. We can start now, can't we? Yeah, it's a great message for the beginning of the year. And as far as the music goes, y'all, I love the different sections of this. I love the progressive approach that the band took here. It's really cool. Now that I've heard several songs across the band's discography, from their very early stuff to some of their latest stuff, their journey from their first couple of albums in that more thrash metal sound to this more progressive sound here in this album, their fourth one, that's really interesting. And then, once they go through this more progressive approach, maybe this more complex approach to their songwriting, they back off in the very next album, because it's the Black Album that comes next, right? And so it's on to more simplistic and sort of hearty riffs. And that album, the Black Album, really catapulted the band, right? And into a mainstream sort of stardom and popularity as far as their music goes. And the rest is history, right? So that was a great way to get started for a new year. And Justice for All by Metallica. I am pumped. I'm wearing my Metal Makes Mondays Better shirt. You can get yours in the Doug merch store. And I'm off and running, friends. And Justice for All by Metallica. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.